Well, we are talking about the latest in wearable tech with Mike Agerbo from GetConnected Media, and I'm actually wearing the newest Fitbit wearable tech device. It's called the Versa.
Yeah, it's exciting. Fitbit been in the game for a number of years now, making fitness bands. This one I think is going to do very well. And so they've got a few different styles of bands and colors for the watch faces. But as you can see, it's a very nice design, not overly cumbersome, but it does a lot.
It looks a lot like the Apple Watch. Let me just say that.
It's got a similar look and feel. What's exciting about this is the price. It's going to come in around $250 Canadian, but it's going to have a lot of great features. It's got the fitness part built in, so it'll actually track steps. It's got a heart rate monitor as well, so it can track your exercise and even monitor your sleep as well. It all goes into the Fitbit app, and it works with a number of other apps that are available as well. And what I like too is that it's waterproof, so if you are sweating a lot or swimming, you can use it in the pool, which is kind of a nice feature.
So in terms of an upgrade from the last Fitbit, what are the major differences here?
Probably the biggest one is that this one doesn't have an actual GPS built into it. It still works with your phone that has GPS built into it, but some runners, for example, they don't want to be running with their smartphone. They just want that built into the watch. So
that's a bit of a downgrade then, isn't it?
Yes and no, because Fitbit does have one up from this model that does have the GPS built into it.
So for this price point, you mean?
I think they're trying to get into a reasonable price point at $250 and still have all those features packed in. So I think it will appeal to a wide audience.
I also noticed it's very lightweight.
Super lightweight, which is nice. You don't want something big and cumbersome on your, arm.
Now, who is this ideal for? Like, who should be getting these?
I think just about anyone that wants to keep track of their fitness. I think we're becoming more conscious of that and what we're eating. So it's, I think, for anyone from young to old. So I know everyone, like a lot of older people now, are getting into this. So it's nice because it actually gives you right on the app detailed descriptions of what your heart rate is when you're exercising and how many steps you're taking per day. And you can go a lot further. You can input all your food that you're eating as well to give you an overall picture of how you're doing.
Now, you're saying that you think that this is really going to give the Apple Watch a run for its money. Apple's
done really well with their watch, and obviously anyone who owns Apple stuff is going to have an Apple Watch. So I think this will appeal to a lot of the Android users out there. It will work with Apple Watch or Apple phones, there's no question, but I think they'll do well in the Android market.
Anything in here that you wish they would have added?
I think they've got it right in this particular one. It's lightweight, it's very thin, it's got a nice little screen on it as well, and it's got pretty well most of the features that you want to see in a fitness type smartwatch.
Yeah, and it feels quite good when you put it on. Like, it's very smooth, and I was saying it's almost like gummy-like. So when it feels like a second skin, kind of.
Yeah, they've got different bands for it as well. So
and I like that it actually is a watch, because if you have other Fitbits, it's kind of cumbersome to get on and off sometimes.
Yes.
So that makes it quite a bit easier. I guess comparables, you said the Apple Watch. Any other ones out there that might compare to this?
I think those are the two big players right now. I think it's a two-horse race now. Apple, with their watch, it's the #1 watch in the world. They've done quite well with it, and I think Fitbit, they've been in the fitness tracking game for a number of years. I think this is going to really give them a shot.
These already available in stores?
They're coming in a few weeks in April, so this is kind of the first exclusive look at them.
All right. Well, and was that the other? Do we have another item?
Yeah, I have a new band for the Apple Watch, and this is really quite unique. So the Apple Watch, it's got the heart rate sensor in it, but this is from AliveCore, and it can actually do an EKG. So when you go to the hospital and get all the sensors on you to measure the electrical activity of your heart? Yeah, so this has been cleared by the FDA down in the US, and working in conjunction with the Apple heart rate monitor, and they've got special software. If it detects anything abnormal, it tells you to do an EKG. So you basically put your thumb on that little silver pad, and it takes about 30 seconds, and you get an electrocardiogram sent right to your phone.
This is so Star Trek.
It is super cool.
Not even funny.
And so this can actually detect atrial fibrillation. I tried this with my father over the weekend, and it showed that he does have atrial fibrillation, which he has been diagnosed with.
So it accurately diagnosed him.
Of course, don't be your own doctor. Take this information to your doctor.
But it's a good warning system.
It totally is, yeah. So if, again, the Apple Watch with its heart rate sensor determines there's something kind of off, it makes you do that EKG, and you can actually keep track of that over the days and weeks. And you can even have it sent right to your doctor as well.
Wow,
yeah.
That's incredible.
It is incredible. So we're going to see more and more of this technology. So it's exciting that we can have these things like right in our arms.
It really is.
Without a prescription.
All
but
right.
again, don't be your own doctor. Talk to your doctor about these things.
Definitely. I'm just going to walk away with this one, okay?
Sure.
All right, Mike, thanks so much. We'll be right back. Stay with us.